Welcome back to Avalon and Ninth. Please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Hey everybody, this is a little bit different, isn't it? Because normally I do voiceovers for 52 weeks. Yes, this is how far behind I am. So, without further ado, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am glad you are here. This is a project that I started last year, and I started it with 52 weeks of Halloween, and I've moved it on to 52 weeks of fandom. So anything that's become popular in pop culture, movies, TVs, books, whatever, is my year of fandom. I'm behind. And in this year of fandom, I do a daily thing where I do a this day in history. So every day I write down a different history tidbit. So we're going to merge a few videos together and we're going to talk through them. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to explain why I'm so far behind. First off, I'm using a kit by Sweet Bean Plans. This is on her old paper. She just changed to a new paper. Sorry, my watch goes off with our camera up front, and it always sends me for a loop, especially when I'm filming. So let's see. We're gonna do this. Just move it down a little bit. I'll try not to get my head in the frame. I can't always guarantee that I'll keep it out of frame because, well, I am human. That's kind of probably a good thing to know, that I am human. But you know, I also got this big old ring light. So one of the reasons why I am super far behind is because we had a planner launch. I launched the new weeks kit, or not weeks kits, the new weeks planner and the new Avalon and Ninth 7x9 planner. They both got upgraded paper, which is very similar to this paper right here. And they got tabs. Well, when you're the only person working in the shop, it takes a lot of time and a lot of time and a lot of time. And I am still currently homeschooling my children. So let's go ahead and do date dots before I even forget. Otherwise, I will forget. And I'm going to pull up. I got this from Sweet Bean Plans as well. I sell these in my shop too. And I love them. So you start with a 19. Do I even have a 19? I probably don't even have a 19 because that would make too much sense. Oh, I do have a 19. Ha! Hallelujah. It's probably the only 19 on this page. So planner launch. So there was a lot of hiccups when it came to getting everything squared away for planner launch. And because I am, well, quote unquote, a planner, I made sure that I had everything available way in advance before I even started production on any of the planners. Still, however, it took a lot of time to get things going. Okay, I don't have a 21, 22, 23. Yes, I do have to count like that. Otherwise, I'm going to mess it up because I'm not looking at that other side. But anyways, I tried to put these in as best order as I possibly could, but you know, space. So I'm still looking to see if I have a 21 on here. If you see a 21, point it out to me, because that would be great. Or a 22. But I don't think I do, because it doesn't look like it. So I'm going to move on. So it took some time for planner launch, and I was putting everything into the kids' schooling and the everything for the business. So subscriptions exploded. In fact, this last month, it was the first month that we've never been able to offer spots for the mystery kits. So thank you. I really got to stop saying I will get better. I promise. That's my only option. I can only get better from here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I always forget how many glitter headers she puts on. Okay, it looks like a perfect 7. So There I go with that again. So it took up a lot of time, and one of the things that had to fall to the wayside was filming. There was a lot of other things that fell to the wayside too, but filming was one of them. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that Instagram has been also very sporadic and stuff. So, sorry, I have to concentrate really hard when I'm doing glitter headers. Do not ask me why. It's just one of those things. I guess it's like the walking and chewing gum type thing at the same time. Anyways, neither here nor there. So a lot of things had to be put to the wayside to ensure that planner launch went off without a hitch. And you know what? Planner launch went off without a hitch. So thank you so much if you bought one of my planners. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying it. If you have yet to start in it, I hope you start in it soon and that it brings you all the joy that it brings to me. So you're probably wondering, well, Amanda, if you have your own planners, why are you using this planner here? Well, because I bought it last year. And I have a really hard time like wasting things. Do I sorry, do I wipe that out or do I not? And I'm going to use that full box right there because I just feel that that's just perfect. Do I white it out or do I not? Yeah, let's white it out because I don't want anything to poke through. So I have a really hard time wasting things that I've spent my money on. And I have quite a few of these planners. I mean, I went into my own planner last year because that's when, you know, the whole debacle of everything happened. I went into my own planners last year. Okay, let's see. I am going to put that right there because, you know, it's a holographic sticker and I'm not going to forget placing it down because one time I did forget and I had to cut it off and it made me really, really sad. In fact, actually, should I put it down there or should I put it up here? Should I put it down? I think I'm going to put it down here. That way we still have all the room. Not that there's like anything extra that I'm putting in here, but I do have all these extra full boxes. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. I love Hey Hey. Hey Hey's my favorite. So, yes, I did jump into my planners. I use my weeks planner and I use my 7x9. I do have a 7x9 on the older paper that I'm currently using. I'm debating whether or not to start a new one in July. So I don't know just yet. Oops, sorry. I'm going to hit this ring light 521 times before I realize like where my hands need to be. So, let's see. Let's start out with, and I've got all of these. I want to use up as much of this stuff as possible. So, and then I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I only have 5 of these. Where is my other ones? I use the Coffee Monsters Co. Newsies, guys, to mark my this date in history. And I have plenty there. And so I'm going to talk you through this while we write. So this is real time, you guys, and we're going to merge and then you're going to see how I pick another kit. So let's go ahead and put this down, followed by a script. So the script stickers are from my shop, and font 3 is what it is. Font 3 is what it is. So, all right. And then I'm going to use my Sharpie roller. It's been kind of my favorite pen, but I am kind of feeling the need for a new pen lately. But I am going to use this, and it is in a 0.5. So the TDIH stands for this day in history. And I write down all of my events on a different paper because I usually film after the week is completely over. So, 1993. Oh, 1993, I was 9. That tells you how old I am now. So, the siege. You guys remember Waco? I don't remember Waco, but I do remember, but wasn't there like another thing that happened at Waco with like Warren Jeffs or things like something like that? I think so. I think I would have to look at it. But anyways, the siege at Waco, Texas ended when the FBI... I watched this documentary, or this like made-for-TV movie type thing on Netflix about this, and I found it quite interesting. It had Macaulay Culkin's brother in it, and then who played what's his name? God, I can't remember his name. I'm so horrible with names. So, the FBI moved into the Branch Davidian compound with tear gas. And the thing about this thing that I'm doing, this TDIH, I'm not spending a lot of time on, like, handwriting. Like, it's messy and it goes outside the lines because I'm not going to sit here and, like, hold a sheet of paper here so that everything is just perfect. Because that's not my personality. That's not how I do things. I like to just get into the nitty-gritty of it all, and everything. So I'm going to fill this out, and plus I'm talking to you guys real time, so I don't really want to make everything go forever, because then you're probably like, what the heck is she writing? So, here we go. 1993, the siege at Waco, Texas ended when the FBI moved into the Branch Davidian compound with tear gas, killing over 80 people. Okay, I don't have enough room for these guys, but I love these guys, so they're going to go in my sidebar. And I am going to use one of these right here. So this literally is just like a memory keeping of just what happened this day in history. I've tried doing a whole bunch of different things with it, but this is just what works the best. So, moving on to Tuesday. A lot of people ask where I get my information. I usually look up different history websites to get the information. I don't go through too much depth in terms of like verifying the information through other sources. So if I do have something and you're like, no, that's incorrect, I will take that information. But I do try to look at a few different websites to make sure that at least they're saying some of the same things. Like, not everything shows up on every website. So, Tuesday, April 20th. The first detective story. Ooh, this is all about Edgar Allan Poe. I have actually never read anything by Edgar Allan Poe. Shocking. But I know that, like, he's just got this cult following of just, like, mysterious type stuff going on. So, what is it? Murders in the Rue Morgue. So, sorry, I'm having a hard time writing and talking at the same time. Otherwise, I'm going to start saying what I'm saying. So, 1841, the first detective story, Edgar Allan Poe's Murders in the Rue Morgue, was published. So, never read it. Have no idea what it's about. All of that fun jazz. But that's okay. And then I'm going to put this cute little guys right there. And then I'm saving that box for Thursday. So, because usually on Thursdays, I put my favorite full box down. Although Hey Hey is very much my favorite. And I have all these extra full boxes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use them all, though. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Finding my little sticky notes. Right here. Did I cover that I used the little Newsies from the Coffee Monsters Co? I think I did, but you know, I'm just going to ramble about things and then not remember what I say. Horrible. 1995. How old was I? I was 11. By this point, I was actually 11 because my birthday is in April, the beginning of April. So, Timothy McVeigh, and I remember this. And I remember, like when this bombing happened, so the Oklahoma City bombing, I remember when that happened, and I remember watching the news, and I remember just thinking to myself, like, what is this world about? Little did I know that watching that news would become synonymous with me watching the news on 9/11 and thinking the exact same thing. So this definitely solidified like things in my mind and everything. So 1995, Timothy McVeigh was arrested in connection with the Oklahoma City bombing. So, and being a kid was just, I mean, what do you do? Like, you're starting to come into your own, figuring things out, and then these horrible things happen, and you're just kind of like, oh, geez. Oh, where's my, let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. So I got this, yes, I got this really cool thing called a sticker lifter. In a different video, I called it a sticker licker. It's not a sticker licker. It's a sticker lifter. And Caitlin from CLLK09 has used it in a planner before. And every attendee at the recent planner party in North Carolina received one. And I am thrilled because it was in my cart because I was like ready to order it because I have a really bad habit of biting my nails, especially when I'm anxious. So I was needing one, and it's the best thing in the world. Okay, Thursday, April 22nd. This one's easy, so I might be able to get another full box in. 1970, so I was not born yet. I wasn't even a thought. My mother at that time she would be 6 that year. So at this point, she was still 5. So the first Earth Day was observed. I didn't go into more detail about this. I just figured it was a cool fact. And that's it. So yes, I will be able to put another full box. Which full box are we going to use? I like this turtle, so I'm going to use him. I use the full boxes on days that I read on Thursdays. Those are my favorite full boxes. Let's see how far I'll go. Yeah, let's do that one. And we'll put you right here. I try not to put any in the middle, any full boxes in the middle, just because I'm writing and I don't want to get in the way and I don't want to ruin a full box. You know, those things there. Okay, and we've got one more guy on here, and then we are done with this sheet. So, awesome. All right, Friday the 23rd, 1985. I was exactly, why did I put 1984? Because that's when I was born. I was a year old in 1985. I don't remember anything. Coca-Cola. Oh, this was interesting. This is when Coca-Cola announced that it was changing its formula. I did not know that it had changed its formula. Granted, I was 1 year old, so I don't know what it tasted like before then. I don't even know if they've changed their formula again since. So Coca-Cola announced that it was changing its formula, and they introduced something called New Coke. Yeah, really weird. I don't even remember anything about that. I wonder if it just like went off to the side. But whatever. I don't even remember. Well, there goes door slamming. So sorry if you hear door slamming, because my kids don't like to listen to me when I say, hey, be quiet. I'm filming and I'm doing something new. Like I'm filming here, man. I'm going to have extra full boxes, so I'm going to actually save them to use in a week's planner because I don't have washi for this. Oops. But I could find some washi that would match these colors just fine. But I'm going to keep them because these, I love hand-drawn kits. So much so. Just love them. Okay, I'm going to save the bigger guys for the next week that we do. So, Saturday, the 24th of April, 1990. So, at this point, I was 6 years old. The shuttle Discovery. And I did not know this. I knew about the Hubble telescope because I've seen many pictures. My dad was obsessed with it. He loves his telescope that he uses. So, he would always look up things for, you know, the Hubble telescope, but I didn't know that this is when it blasted off, with the space shuttle Discovery. So have you ever pulled up any images with the Hubble telescope? They're gorgeous, you guys. Gorgeous. It's been a while since I have, oh look, I'm going to have room for another full box. Yay! And I think we're going to do the You're Welcome. So, and then, let's see. What do I have here? 1, 2, 3. I wonder, yes, I'm going to be able to get 2 on here. All right, let's put Maui up here as well. Anyways, the Hubble telescope stuff is just absolutely gorgeous. And then I'm going to do a double right there, and then we'll hopefully write small enough. How does that sound? So don't care if I'm covering up any of the space there. But yeah, it's been a while since I have looked up any images from the Hubble Space Telescope. So probably should show my kids. So 1928, this was the year that my grandfather was born. He was born in September of 28. So he was still just a baby in his mama's tummy. Oh, before I forget, somebody had asked me, this is going to be a total segue for just a minute. Somebody had asked me, like, how do you write? Because my hand gets caught in the coil and everything, especially for like the big oversized coils. I take a small hard-sized book like this. Here's your tip of the day. And I place it a few pages back to lift it up so that I am working with the coil. So like my hand can be on top of the coil and not butting up against the coil. And that way I'm able to write and go over. It's really great for oversized coils. So if you have an oversized coil, get you a small book like this. I mean, it doesn't have to be this one. You could use a reusable book just like this. Anything that's going to bring your pages up just a little bit so that your hand can rest on top of the coil to write. Game changer, you guys. Game changer. And then when I get to the end like this, I always open it up so that my hand can rest on my table. And that's just easier for me. Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled programming. 1928, the first seeing eye dog, which is amazing. Oh, I already wrote first. I don't need to write the word first. So, first seeing eye dog was presented to, and I've never heard of this person because obviously things in history, if they don't make something, that you never know about them. Was presented to Morris S. Frank. And I think that that is so amazing that it was back in 1928 that seeing eye dogs had finally made it to two people. My grandmother has somebody in her neighborhood, her local church, that needs a seeing eye dog, and this dog is just amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, so this is what I have. I'm going to go ahead and place, let's see, I did that, so I'm going to, that way I can just have just 4 left, and I'm going to place them right here, just to kind of fill up space. Used all of that sheet, and there we go. That week of this day in history is done. We're catching up here, guys. We're catching up. Okay, I'm going to set these off to the side. These are my extras. Set them off to a different side so I don't forget them. And now let's pull out my Fandom stuff here. So we got to go to the next week, which is now we're officially in May. So I think I'm going to just do 2 videos. So I'll do this one and then I'll end it and we'll start with another one. That way we don't get too long. Because that's just no fun. No bueno. Okay. So I've got so many. I really want to use this kit, but I want to use it later. This one I'm using the week of my son's birthday. I'm not ready to use my Harry Potter stuff yet. Or my destinations, my Disney destinations. I do have some Pokemon kits coming to me. So, and I have a whole bunch of not keep it simple, Beyond Paper Flowers. So, Toy Story, I'm going to use this one in October, Paradise Falls. Ooh, almost tempted to use that one. Okay. I've got a lot of Fandom kits, you guys, a lot of Fandom kits. I've been watching the show, catching up on the past 2 seasons. See, I've got another Top Gun kit. Oh, see, another one. I have so many Fandom kits that I probably have more than I actually need. I am thinking of using that one, though. But who knows? See, this is the hard part of doing everything. Which one is this? Oh, it's a Harry Potter one from Red Fawn Designs. I just used a kit of hers. I think that one. I'm so excited for that one. Rent. What one's these? This is literally what I do. I do not plan any of this stuff out, you guys. I literally look through this and go, yep, that's what I'm going to use. So, I'm having a hard time here. Oh, do I want to use this one? I have a Jurassic Park kit too. No, I don't think I do. You know what? We're going with this one. I'm going with this one. Sesame Street. All right. Had to make... Oh, gosh. I'm hitting things again. Okay. So we have date dots. Oh, I need my tiny date dots. Where are my tiny date dots? I don't remember. Okay. And then bottom washi. Bottom washi, bottom washi, bottom washi. What can I use for bottom washi? Ooh, son of a, son of a, son of a, son of a. Oh. This is always the interesting part, you guys. Okay, I had a whole bunch of washi strips, and I wonder if I just threw them away. Son of a gun. Because I can't seem to find them. Or did I put them in here? No, didn't put them in there, which would have been the smarter thing to do, Amanda. Oh, I probably threw them away, so I'm going to have to go dumpster diving. That's just lovely. Okay, let's see what we have. I'm looking for washi. I have so much washi, you guys, but none of it matches. Because why would that match? I don't know. Will I get a copyright strike if I hum that song? I don't know. Oh, I have orange. I have orange. Okay. Yes. Oh, I can't get it out, you guys, because I'm inept in this. There we go. I got orange. That'll work. See, sometimes it's great to be obsessed with Halloween, because then you get all the Halloween colors and, well, yeah. Okay. I'm not going to white anything out because I don't need to. However, where's my washi cutter? It doesn't bother me all the time. So, like, it just doesn't bother me if the lines poke through, especially on washi. So, that was a really good clean swipe, you guys. And that never happens to me. Never. Okay. I didn't have to turn this upside down because I'm ridiculous at all of this. Okay. So this one is definitely going to be a lot of white space. Just because this is just like a 2-pager kit. Oh, come on. Maybe my cut wasn't as clean as I thought it was. There we go. Come on. Come down straight, dude. There we go. Thank you for working. I'm not going to look for another washy color because I don't think I need to. All right, because I've got plenty of full boxes and I'm completely fine with things being, oh my gosh, not that. Not that. There's my little tiny date dots from Terran's Sticker Shop. Okay. And then I'll file everything back when I am done. But I'm fine with this being really, really good white space. Okay, 26. And these little date dots are just so tiny and cute. And they fit in these areas just perfectly. And then I have 27. But I can't pick up the sheet because... No, 26. You've already been laid down. You don't need to pop up. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, 28. Extra concentration. That's what I'm doing right now, you guys. Like, seriously. Who knew date dots could just, like, mess you up hardcore? Okay. Oh, and then I need a 1. And a 2. And then I'm done with my date covers and I can breathe. Okay. Okay, move you guys off to the side here. Let's see. Can I move these down and will they still cover? Yeah, they will. That works for me. So, all right. So we're going through the years. We're going to start with 1986. Whew. I was just a youngin' in 1986. I know some of you that watch my videos, you're like, you're so young. Yeah, but I don't feel it. And you know what? You're young too. So if you're watching this and you're like, you're so young, you know what? Age is just a number. If you feel young and sassy and all that, then you are. Just remember that. All right, I put that one down too low, but you know, yeah, I don't care. Because I am just ready to get started with this. One, I don't want to make this video like horribly long for you guys either. Okay, let's go ahead and I really love Grover. Wow, my kids are being loud. They don't know how to be quiet. It is what it is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What if we do this? What if we do these 5 and then these on the weekend? I think that's what we're gonna do to mark this day in history type thing. So I think that'll work, and we're gonna do every other one is gonna be a big guy. All right, let's get started. In 1986, oh wow, what do I start with? It's not a good one, you guys. The worst nuclear, do you know where I'm going? Power plant accident. I think this, no, this is the one. This is the one, you guys. You guys know? If you were born before 1986, if you were of any cognizant time of 1986, you know what this is. In history, occurred. Where did it occur at? Chernobyl. That's right. So this is when Chernobyl melted down. I just find it fascinating. And then we're going to put Elmo on Monday. We'll put Elmo on Monday. He can go there. So, hold on. I'm going to tell these guys to be quiet and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my kids were being really, really loud out there. And I'm sure it picked up on this camera. However, let's see. Can I put another full box? I'm just trying to see. Yeah, I can put another full box here. We're going to make it work. We'll figure it out. We'll put Big Bird down here too. Okay. And I don't know how much it picked up on the camera because older house, walls are thin, and you know, but she was having a good time. It was just laughter, so it's not anything bad. It was laughter. She was laughing at a show. It was my daughter and my son. They were laughing at a show, and just getting really loud. That's all. But before it turns into anything, you know, where somebody's falling off the bed and then really making loud crashes and bangs, let's go stop it. 1956. Was not alive then. My mother wasn't even alive then. So, Rocky. Oh, man, I gotta pronounce a name that I don't even know how to pronounce. Marciano. Italian name. Marciano. Should I zoom in a little bit more? Let me zoom in just a little bit more. There we go. Maybe now you can read it better. Retired as... Oh, this is a boxing one. As undefeated world heavyweight. Trying to write as fast as I can. Boxing champion. There was more information with this one. I remember that, but apparently I didn't put it down. So, yeah, you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to think how we can fill the space. You know what? Let's leave the space and we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it later. And we can fill in as necessary. So, yes, I do hum and just randomly belt out tunes. My kids do it too. And lately, what they have been belting out has been Hamilton. All three boys. Even the girl is getting involved. Oh my gosh. So, 1945. Whew, this was 2 years after my grandmother was born. A year after she was born. Benito Mussolini. You know who he was? He was an Italian dictator. He was executed this day. So, there you go. He also was the leader of the fascist movement. So, there you go. If you didn't know that, now you do. So, he was an Italian dictator. Gotta make sure I'm spelling right. And leader of the fascist movement. Wow. Talking and writing's hard. Okay, we'll come back to this to see if we need to fill up any space. Cookie Monster, you're going on. Oh, don't rip him. Jeez. Sorry, that's a boo-boo. Man, I'm horrible at this. Okay. Oh, jeez. Told you I'm horrible at this, but I got this really fancy thing called a sticker lifter. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it. I'm calling it a sticker lifter because that's what I'm using it for. So, it's a sticker lifter. But you can use it like if you have a hard time opening like pop cans or soda cans. However, oh shoot, I said I was going to do every other one for these big guys. I lied. Because, oh, son of a gun, I'm messing up what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, now you can see how it's going to lift up a tiny one. There you go. It's from Purdy Planner. She has them in her shop, so if you want them, go get them because they are amazing. But yes, okay, here we go. Big one right there. What do we have happening on Thursday? Let me flip over my notes section here. Oh, this one's a long one. Okay. 1429. None of us were thoughts at that point, guys. Okay, that was a long time ago. 1429, Joan of Arc. How many of you know anything of Joan of Arc? I used to know a lot. because of French class in junior high and high school. It was stuff that we had to know because our French teacher loved to merge like French history. So we also had to know of Joan of Arc for quizzes and stuff. So whether Joan of Arc was French or not, I don't know, but I remember it being there. So, and having to learn it for quizzes and whatnot. So, if she wasn't French, let me know, and I'm going to get mad at my French teachers. I mean, I can easily look it up, but, you know, you guys know things too. So, she entered the city of Orleans, where she would end its months long, not month long, months, siege, and would become known. Do you know what she'd become known as? Give you a minute. Become known as, I'm asking you because I need to catch up on writing. I'm trying to write as fast as I can. As the Maid of Orleans. That's what she was known as. There we go. Ugh. Just kidding. All right. Should we keep Bert and Ernie together on the weekend? I think so. All right. Move you, Oscar the Grouch, there. Oh, it's a green day. This was not planned, you guys. Not planned at all. Because I don't plan things like that. I go with the flow and how I feel type thing. That's really how it works. So, come on. All right. What do we have on Friday? The 30th of April, 1803. None of us were thoughts around then either. So, France sold Louisiana. So, any of us in the U.S. had to learn about this. My oldest son just went through a big lesson on this one and had some amazing deep questions about it. Louisiana Purchase, if you don't know what I'm talking about. And we got into some pretty cool stuff. So I was impressed. He probably knows more about the Louisiana Purchase than I do. Then again, I've been out of high school for quite a while, and I don't need it to balance my books. So, yeah. That's kind of my thoughts on it. So, of the Louisiana, you know what? My handwriting in my notebook is a lot better than my handwriting is happening here. That's pretty bad, you guys. Okay. 1803, France sold Louisiana and adjoining lands to the U.S. as part of the Louisiana Purchase. There you go. That happened April 30th, 1803. All right, Ernie, let's go. You're going to go on the weekend here. Dingo, my friend. We're going to split up the green because I don't want so much green together. I'm going to do you here for this day in history. And that's what we'll use. I see people use these half circles in so many cute ways, and I am always afraid to use them. Always. Still am. Still am. Okay. This is a long one. 1931. The Empire State Building. Do you know how many stories the Empire State Building is? Shout it out if you know, because I'm going to get to it here in just a minute. So the Empire State Building opened in New York City, because duh, that's where it's at. If you didn't know, now you do. But for us Americans, we all know that. So it is at 102 stories. That's how tall it is. 102 stories. It would be, on this date, not now, but on this date, it would be the tallest building. Does anybody know what the next tallest building is after this one? So after 1931, Tallest building for the next 41 years. So in 41 years, there's another building that beats 102 stories. Do you guys know what that one is for? Because I didn't look it up. I want to say it's the Chrysler building. But I could be completely incorrect. And if I'm correct on that, if it was the Chrysler building and I am correct on that, I should go on Jeopardy. So, because that's apparently, I know facts. Random facts, too. We're going to put you down here. Mr. Burt, you go down here. And then we're going to use the green for the last thing. I don't know if I'm going to do anything in the white space. I think it's just working just fine. But let's open it up and see what it looks like. And then we'll be done with these 2 weeks. And I'll merge this into a video. And that'll be that. And we'll just go on from there. Okay. This is a more recent one. Like, we're talking like 10 years. Oh, I got to open this up so I can actually write and not scribble. So, 2011. It was 10 years ago. U.S. troops. Ooh. Do you guys know what this one is? And CIA operatives. I know where I was on this day. I was in the military still. I was I still in the military? No, I wasn't. No, because I had Hudson. No, we had been talking about it on the weekend. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. That was something completely different at a different drill weekend. I'm just looking that it's a weekend. I'm like, oh yeah, it was a drill weekend. No, I wasn't. Was I still in the military? No, I wasn't. I was not in the military. Shot and killed Osama bin Laden in Pakistan. Maybe I was. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't even know my own dates. What the heck here? Okay, Steve, if you're watching, tell me if I was still in the military, because apparently I can't remember right now. Because I think I was. It was just after I had Hudson. And I went back in, and I was pumping. Yes, I was still in the military. I was in the reserves. I was in the U.S. Navy Reserves. My husband worked at the Reserve Center there in Salt Lake City. We were in one of the upstairs classrooms, and I was talking with one of the other people in my unit, and the news came up, and that was that. So it was a drill weekend. I remember, because I'm smart. Okay? At least that's what I tell myself. You know what? I should have put Big Bird off onto the sidebar. I'm going to zoom out here oh, come on. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to take my fancy thing called a sticker lifter. And I'm going to lift this guy up. And I am going to move Big Bird over to the sidebar on the bottom. And I've got these washi strips right here. So I'm going to add those in areas that are blank. And then I think we shall be done with at least catching up on 2 weeks of this. And then I'm going to be doing some more filming, because that's what I'll do. All right. Let's put you here to here. And then, oh, where's my slice tool? I wish the slice tools had an end cap, because that's what I want to do, because I lose this lid all the time. You guys have no idea how much I lose this lid. I lose it a lot. Okay. Where do I put you? Where do I put you? Okay. So that there. Do I want to put something here? Yeah, I do. I want to fill up the space. So it's white space, but it's not white space. Because, you know, I'm not doing anything else in this planner except something fun. Oh gosh, I don't think I can even get down in there. There we go. Good enough for government work. That's the saying that we always said in the military. That's the saying that my husband still says all the time. Good enough for government work. Although I don't work for the government, so I don't know why I'm saying it. Good enough for Avalon and Ninth work. No, because I'm picky. I'm picky. So, but I'm not too picky. I'm not too picky, so don't get that wrong. I'm not too picky, but I am picky. So, like, but it's not bad. It's not, like, overhanging, like, horribly, you guys. So, all right, I better stop talking before I just get really weird. Okay, last washi strip here. There we go. Off we go. And we're golden. We're golden. Okay, let's move over a little bit. And there we go. So we have another This Day in History week completed. So we have 6 weeks to get through. And we're a third of the way now through, because I did 2. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, oh yeah, before I forget, because I got to do this closing. Okay, so I got to do this closing. It's nothing fancy or anything, but I got to get back into, like, my YouTube mind. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, and all the shops will be listed in the description box below. Until our next video, have a great one, you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye!